Indeed, indeed, Mr. Old Fashioned. Southeast Asia today. Yep, that's the one. And by the way, hello. Annika! No, you're not first. No. You're second. Yeah. It's only me here at the airport. Yeah, we're still loading in and everything. So, yeah. It will probably, with a little bit of luck, get a little bit busier. Yeah. Now, why don't you like busy airports? I don't know why. I don't like airports. I don't know why. Ooh, making your claim early. Making your claim early. What is it with these soissons nerves? Oh, you're in the Spitfire. It's about a 2.5-3 hour flight, so keep that in mind. But we do have an airport we are flying over if you need to land for a refuel. So that's kind of midway. So we should be good. Drunk! Don't worry about the meetings. Don't worry about the meetings. Glad you're flying along on autopilot anyway. It's all good, Betty. It's all good. Damn, 1 o'clock already. Indeed. Been reprogramming and extending my Demotica system this morning. Interesting. It's the Scooter. Hello. Scooter, can I ask you how much is the fish? Yeah, that deserves a red card. Next time I will just say hyper. Okay, even more red card. Paul, good to see you, buddy. Today I'm like 43 years old again. No chainsaw work. You're no longer a lumberjack. Are you okay? Do you sleep all night? Do you work all day? Oh, good lord, it's going to be one of those days again, is it? Yeah. Okay, mon amis, we are about to begin. We have 30 seconds left for a 4-hour flight start, so please sit down, put your seats in an upright position. Fasten your seatbelts. Look coyly at the stewardess or steward, kind of what you prefer, and have a little bit of fun. Lay back, take your drink, wash it down, light a cigar, and enjoy the flight. Thank you very much. See you in a bit. everyone, Shoni from Shoni Gaming here. Hope you are enjoying yourself today. It's Thursday today, and yes, we are going to continue our flight over across Africa. So yesterday we did our commemorative flight for FS Weekend, which was really cool and really good. Did a few giveaways, so people made a few people here and there happy. And yeah, it's I'm looking forward to continuing our flight again. Flight 173 today. We are going to fly from the Ivory Coast to Ghana. Ghana, yes, that is the one today, and really looking forward to it. So yeah, it's well, there's not much more to say actually than let's get into this stuff, shall we? So today's flight, let me pull up the Edge browser right here, boink, and then go to the cam. Yeah, that's today's flight. We are now currently, as I said, we are currently in Ghana, or in Ivory Coast, Africa. We landed at Abidjan last Friday. And today we are going to... Cam looks better today. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's really annoying sometimes. I don't know what's going on. Barbecue Beef, good to see you, buddy. So yeah, we're heading... good to see you. Bonjour in Montreal, if I'm not mistaken. Hope you are enjoying yourself today. We are going to fly along the coastline of Ivory Coast, taking off from Abidjan all the way down towards Accra. Accra is the capital of Ghana, actually. Is Accra the capital? I thought it was. Let me wiki that. Ghana, the capital is indeed Accra. Yeah. Accra. Yeah. I got it right. I finally got something right. Yay! So yeah, we are going to Accra today. And loading and coffee, excellent, buddy, excellent. So this is our trip for today. It's pretty straightforward. Just fly along the coastline, enjoy the views. It should be, yeah, 1,601 followers. 1,600 and, oh, actually, I lost one. Dead on 1,600 followers. Yay! So, yeah, we're growing our family steadily. So it's going well. It's going well. And, yeah, It's been a rewarding experience so far, I have to say. All right. As I said, today it is once again. Yeah, it is a little bit cloudy actually. Do we have low clouds? Yeah, a little bit as well. Interesting. We'll just have to wait and see how that works out, but it should be good. Amplify House! Thank you very much for that raid you just got in here, buddy. First of all, how are you doing? Hope you had a great stream. Welcome, Amplify House streamers. Good to see you, Amplify House viewers. Good to see you all. I'm Shoni from Shoni Gaming. I fly around the world in the Cessna 172. Wilson Oates, thank you very much. Hi there. How are you doing? And yeah, I fly in the Cessna 172 all over the world. What we're doing is actually this world trip. We're flying to every single country in the world. We've already flown all across Europe, and we are now crossing Africa. And yeah, we're moving down and then heading east towards the Middle East, of course, Africa or the Americas, and then heading back all the way to Greenland and over Iceland back to the Netherlands, where I started out because I'm Dutch. So yeah, today's flight is actually a pretty nice low and slow flight along the coastline from, we are starting here, Ivory Coast, right there, Côte d'Ivoire. Yes, I do speak a nice word of Russian right there. And we are heading all the way along the coastline, all the way up towards Accra, which is the capital of Ghana. Yes. From there we are moving on tomorrow. We are heading over to Togo, going all the way up, which is kind of annoying because we have to also go, of course, to Burkina Faso and then over to Niger. And then back all the way down south to Benin. So we're heading a little bit in the back countries of Africa again. Have to wait and see how that works out. You know that. You know what I'm like with desert flying. It's like flying over a kittle litter. So yeah, it's like so much sand you wouldn't believe it. It's a lot of sand. So yeah, that is what we're doing today. If you want to fly along, it is an open flight. You can go to the Discord channel. That is exactly flight plan, or thank you Barbecue Beef. Click that link right there. I'm on the Southeast Asia server because reasons. And no, actually because stability. And you can download the flight plan for today. This is our flight plan for today. We are taking off, as I said, quite simply from DIAP. That is Delta India Alpha Papa Felix Houfet. Is anyone able to pronounce that? Come on. And we're going to Accra, which is Delta Golf Alpha Alpha. Crossing, by the way, over, I think Delta X-ray, X-ray, X-ray. I think this is Delta X-ray, X-ray, X-ray. So yeah, going to trying to survive the Osprey monster. I do not have it installed, but we will see you bounce around like crazy. It will be hilarious. Now there are two flight plans you can download if you want. Yeah, Accra, indeed. Have you been there? I have not been there, so this is my first time I'm flying over it. We'll just have to wait and see for the views. As I said, there are two flight plans you can download. The first one is a hot flight plan, which means you start off on the runway, good to go, just push the throttle and away we go. The other one is cold and dark. That's the one I'm using, and you will be basically on top of me. Anyway, it's, that's what we're going to do. I've got a flirt today. Don't worry, buddy, don't worry. It's fine, Amica. So, yeah. That's the flight for today. I'm going to start it up right here. Boop. And we're going to switch over to the game view. So we now have the map. Yes, I have a Navigraph map. For those that do not know, Navigraph have just updated to Navigraph 8. Finally, it's like little nav map and Navigraph actually made a baby. It's awesome. It's so good. It's so good. The only thing I would love to see is if in your VFR flight plan you will be able to select airports for waypoints. That would be awesome. And if the flight plan that you created, the line basically, if that would be drag and drop, that would blow my mind. If they do that, I'm going to throw my money at them so hard, which I'm already doing, by the way. So yeah. All right, let's start up the... nice. I actually have a cam right here. So yeah, what will you do if this baby starts crying? I don't care. I will soothe it, Icebird. I will soothe it. And yes, there's your red card. There you go. That one's for you. For those that are new, by the way, the red card is actually a mark of honor. Keep that in mind. If you make a dad joke or something like that, you need to get a red card. Red cards are collectible items, so yeah. Try to right click and drag and made the map flat. Yeah, I know. Oh, by the way, I have not checked this actually out. Does it also change now in... no, it does not. Oh, it does not. So we need to have... it would be great if it actually would be as good here as it is in December. Yeah, it will be. I don't doubt it will be. So yeah. They said it's a feature that Microsoft Flight Simulator cannot support. Oh, that's a shame. Well, then we have to do it like that. Ta-da! Oh man, I'm so happy with Navigraph. It's become such a cool tool. It's become such a cool tool. So yeah. All right, we are now on the runway. For those, as I said, that want to join, I don't know who's right there inside of me, but I don't know who you are, but yeah, that kind of looks suspicious. It looks like it's trying to mount me, so... Oh, interesting. Let me see, the fuel, that is important indeed. Yep, 100% fuel. Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot, I need to get something quickly. Oh. I nearly forgot. My controller! Yep, I nearly forgot my controller. So we should be good. Alright. I see that must be, if I'm not mistaken, the Spitfire. So that must mean it is Mr. Old-Fashioned right there, parking right next to me. Let's all wave to Mr. Old-Fashioned. Hello! Well, you're behind the Navigraph map, but it's, you know what we mean. Alright. Let's start up this thing. It's really easy. It's the Cessna 172 G1000. So people, let's face it, this thing is a breeze to start up. All right, let's begin with the batteries. There we go. Bing! It's alive. My wife said I should do lunges to stay in shape. That would be a big step forward. Yep. Well played. Well played. Well played. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'll drink to that. Cheers. Second thing, very important on this channel, coffee. Yes, indeed. I will not stream without my coffee. All right, that has now actually started up a little bit. Let's give it a tiny little bit of throttle right there. Start the engine. Flip that back. It's alive. Hello, beastie. How have you been? I have missed you so for those last few hours. Let's start up the beacon. Let's start up the nav lights and the strobes. Let's start up the avionics. And this is very cool. Oh god, I love. Let me focus a little bit right there. Let's go to GPS, MFD, and to boop. That should have worked. There it is. Zoom out, and there we have the entire view. Super Typhoon, just a day away. I know. One more day. What are we talking about? We are, of course, talking about Sim Update 11. Shh. Don't tell anyone. It's a big secret. Shh. Really looking forward to that. All right, let's see if those rudder pedals work. Yes, they do. Let's go ahead and make sure that everything works. Yep. We are talking about Christmas in November. Basically, yeah. Basically, yeah. Bernie WPT, how much does your setup cost? This looks so cool. This is the alpha, basically. This is the honeycomb alpha that you see right here. It used to be 250 euros, dollars, now about 320, something like that, about 300. The Bravo, which I absolutely adore. It's a great piece of kit. It's pretty awesome. This comes to about 350 right now. The Class Echo, which is an amazing... It was already a very good piece of kit. You can get the Class Echo from Sharkprint Simulations, I think. Just go to www.sharkprint.com. And it was already very good on the previous firmware, but they actually have been creating a beta firmware, which is now amazing. By the way, Frogu29, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the cabin crew, buddy. I hope you enjoy yourself. The most important thing of this channel is... this is not for advanced flyers. This is for starting out flyers, but what we want to do the most with the cabin crew is you have fun. Have fun. That is the most important thing. Walk away with a smile on your face. And if you learned something from my channel, you're very lucky. You're excessively lucky. Trust me on this. It is mostly meant for people that are just want to fly, no nonsense, no nothing. Just go ahead, have a little bit of fun. That's the most thing we do. We fly for fun, not realism or even safety. Hey, I don't have this sticker here for nothing. I mean, come on. Keep in mind, pilot's an idiot. It's right there, people. It's right there. Come on, it's right there. So yeah, we're not well known for our accuracy, but we are very much known for the lots of fun that we have. Now, what are we going to do today? We are going to take off, of course. That is the plan. Yeah, let's go turn on the taxi lights. There we go. Flaps go to 10. And that should be that. All right. Now, we're booping a little bit over because what I want to do is actually Navigraph. Use Navigraph. Currently, we are at DIAP Airport. Now, as you can see, I can click here for all the information, including the runways. And yeah, it says, what's the METAR right now? What's the METAR? The METAR is... Oh, I actually need to set the altimeter right there. Done that. Ha! I almost forgot. The weather, METAR. We have 270 at 8 knots, 270. So both runways, we have runway 21 and 03. So I'm guessing runway Runway 03? No. It says runway 03 here. That doesn't make sense. Runway... It should be runway 21, shouldn't it? I'm pretty sure it's runway 21. Hang on a tick. Hang on a tick. I'm looking this up. DIAP. There we go. Ah, it's actually... Yeah, runway 21. Ha! I was correct. Still suggesting runway 21. Excellent. So... what do you call a fish wearing a bow tie? Sophisticated. Oh, hang on a tick. We're doing this right. We're doing this right. Right there. And again, well played. Sophisticated. Wow. That is pretty, yeah, that's a thing. All right, let's zoom in, because the beauty of it is we can now actually zoom in, see where we are. We should be showing up here. Why am I not syncing? Because now we are. There we go. And that means that we are heading over there, actually. Yeah, we are heading over there. So, if I now zoom in on my map here as well, I should be able to get the lanes. There we go. All right. Now, I'm probably going to kill this guy right here. Sorry! I know you're here for me, but I'm not here for you. All right. We are moving, we are grooving, my friends. We are moving and grooving. And let's see, because I think, yep, there we need to go. Taxiing towards runway 21. Why did I turn on my company laptop on a free day? Never ever should do that. Yeah, biggest mistake in your life. Don't ever do that. All right. There is indeed a strong side wind. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I'm not gonna stop now, you shouldn't. Oh, what do you call a factory that makes okay products? A satisfactory. Again, second one today. You're on a roll, actually, there, Frogu. You're on a roll. Well played, sir. Well played. I salute you. I absolutely salute you. All right. Moving and grooving. Let's head over there. And this channel, actually, yeah, we're all into that. We're all into that. But mostly it's just having fun, my friends. It's mostly just having fun, flying together. This is a open community group flight for everyone to join in. So if you just want to view, have a laugh, talk on stream, chat, we can chat about basically anything. So that's good. And yeah, it's all about having fun together. That's the biggest part. What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing. It just waved. Wow. The red cards keep on coming. The red cards keep on coming. All right, I'm going to see if I can get... You know what? The thing is, I really, really don't need that much run-up for the runway anyway. I am full left now, by the way. I am full left here. Wow. Where's that windsock? Where is that windsock? As long as it's about stroopwafels. Exactly. Ah, stroopwafels. I need some. Stroopwafels. Oh, stroopwafels. For those that do not know what a stroopwafel is, it's typically Dutch. Well, it's actually also eaten in Germany and Belgium, I think. But it's basically two thin-layered round waffles filled with a molasses or fudge or caramel-like thin layer of filling. It's pretty tasty. It's pretty tasty. Now, it's good on its own. I'll have to admit, it's good on its own. But either slightly microwave that thing, or Put it on your cup of coffee and make it melt. Yeah. You see where I'm going with this? Yeah, yeah. It's like, oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. What did baby corn say to mama corn? Where's popcorn? Wow! Wow, just wow. Dude. I am impressed at the dad jokes. I am. Alright, let's make that turn right here. Oh, no, Paul. Yeah, exactly. Alright, my friends. Now, it really doesn't matter if you want to take off from runway 03 or runway 21. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. You can do it just the way, you like it, All right, I'm going to, sorry, Mr. Old Fashioned. Yeah, I ripped you to shreds. All right, full power right here. Full power right here. Ewald is not showing up in the correct plane because he is flying the Osprey and is actually hovering there. All right, we are trying to reach about 55 knots, 60 knots, and that's it. Basically, that is how you get a plane up in the air. Really, really easy. Make sure you set your trim correctly. We are now up. We are running. I do try to fly this flight mostly manually, so we will be trying to reach about a flight level of, let's say, 1,500 feet. Should be more than enough. Dad joke speedrunner. Yeah, he is, isn't he? He is. Good Lord. We have a dad joke speedrunner here, my friends. Indeed. Flaps up because we have positive lift right there. I'm going to the outside view so we can take a look right here at the town of Abidjani, the last town of the Ivory Coast that we will be flying over. And from here, we are moving and grooving along the coastline. What's the best thing about Switzerland? Don't know, but the flag is a big plus. Honestly, then the hits just keep on coming. The hits just keep on coming. There they go. Good Lord, good Lord, good Lord. Yeah, red cards, guys. For those that want to give a red card, actually, if you're a sub, by the way, you can give a red card. Now, if you're in the channel long enough and you obtain a few channel points, which you can see down below at your chat, you can unlock the red card for nearly to nothing, actually. So, yeah. I'm gonna make a world record. You're moving in quickly, although, who did we have that was also excessively with the red cards? We had one of the viewers that was incredible with the red cards. You're not the first. You're not the first, but you're definitely on the way. All right, we are trying to climb at about 74, 75 knots, something like that. We are purple lining it a bit, which doesn't look very interesting, but yes, I am flying manually. It might look like I'm flying on autopilot. I will show you I am definitely not. No autopilot, no setting whatsoever. I am going to set that right now, by the way. And I'm going to do that through, of course, my ever-trusty Echo. So I'm setting it to, let's say, 2,000 feet. Should be more than enough. We are going to set it to nav just in case. And flight level change will be 74. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. And that's that. That is that. It is that easy. Love the Class Echo. Where do you learn to make a banana split? Sunday school. Yep. Yep, another one right there. All right, let's try to level out a little bit here. Cheers, by the way. Do not forget to hydrate. All right, I'm going to lean my mixture. Leaning it back right there. Yeah, exactly. Here come the hippos. No, there are no hippos. Funnily enough, we haven't seen that much wildlife, to be honest. Right now, we have not seen that much wildlife. I really need to look into that, because I know there are giraffes and stuff like that, and elephants. I would love to see them as well. Of course, we already saw the hippos. Yeah, that went horribly wrong. So what would happen if we do an elephant, for instance? Hey, it's Italian Yank fan. How are you doing? How is New Jersey today, buddy? How is New Jersey? Yeah. So, yeah. First thing he says is good morning. Second thing he does is he actually humiliates me. Well done. Is this a dead yoke? Wow. A dead yoke channel. Did you say something for hippos? I don't trust those trees. They seem kind of shady. Come on, people! Come on, people! You're wearing out my red cards here. You're wearing out my red cards. Quickly. Quickly. All right, we are flying today with Ewald right there. He is flying in the Osprey currently. As soon as I get a little bit of money on my hands again, well, let's just face it. As soon as Mr. Shoney Gaming gives me my allowance, I will actually try to buy that thing. We have, of course, 04 right here. 04, who are you in chat again? I know it's not 04, it's someone else. Oh yeah, that is, no, you're right. That is, yeah. Mr. Old Fashioned. Mr. Old Fashioned right here. Drunk Sinning and Barbecue Beef. Mr. Old Fashioned said he would be flying the Spitfire. I do own the Spitfire. Very, very cool plane. Will actually try to kill you. Yes, she will try to kill you dead. Trust me on this. Now, for those that are wondering, Shoni, why are you flying so fast? Why are you pushing it full speed? Oh, by the way, Warrior, good to see you, buddy. How are you doing? I don't trust theirs. They're always up to something. Wow. Very good at killing its pilot. Yeah. Exactly. The Spitfire is a joy to fly. It's really, once you get it up in the air, it's very responsive and a lot of fun. But getting it off the ground and on the ground again, yeah, she will actively try to kill you. She will. There are, of course, two ways you can actually get your hands on the Spitfire. The one way is to buy it in the Microsoft Store, and you actually get the Spitfire without the gun emplacement. Now, buy it on the website from Flying Iron Simulations, however, and you get it with the gun emplacement. There he is, wiggling, wiggling, wiggling. Yes, lovely. Actually, that kind of down there looks like some kind of resort or something. It looks way too neat. What do you guys think? I think that's some kind of resort. Yeah. In real life, the Spitfire said the Spit will land when she wants to land. I think that is the correct, yeah, that is the correct manner, actually. That she will kill you. Absolutely kill you dead. I absolutely know this, for sure, for a fact. Because she killed me. So, yeah. It was, but it's a lot of fun, and it's a very, it's a rather cheap plane to fly, actually. It's not that expensive. It's not that expensive, so yeah. Of course, because this is Abidjani, there are a lot of ships outside of the port. You can barely make them out, but there are ships coming in, of course. That's the only place you can actually see you're in a large city in Africa along the coastline. Large ports. It's mostly large ports. Either very small hamlets, something like this, you know, not very big. And then there's the huge ports with the influx of ships and everything. It's pretty amazing, actually. So, yeah. The Osprey is even more evil. It kills you trying to land it when you descend too much, like 2,000 feet a minute. It will go into a VTOL stall. Wow, descending quicker and full power doesn't recover. But flying with the Spit, with the Alpha, you may not be the easiest thing. No, Icebird, you're absolutely right. You actually do need to do that in a HOTAS. Yeah. Yeah. I do own a HOTAS. Unfortunately, currently, that thing is a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit off. It doesn't work correctly. Why can't a nose be 12 inches longer? Because then it will be a foot. Wow. Wow. And the hits just keep on coming. The hits just keep on coming. Which one do you have? I actually have the Thrustmaster HOTAS T-Flight. Yeah, T-Flight. I think it's the T-Flight. It's a rather simple joystick slash HOTAS. It's pretty good, but it's very plasticky. And it's for its price range, it's pretty okay. You know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, but the one I'm currently looking for is actually the T16000, and that is most... I don't want to go to the Warthog, because I think the Warthog is too much for what I want to do with it. It's mostly aimed at jet fighters and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a bit of a thing. Oh, by the way, I actually need to. I actually forgot to turn on the desktop audio. Sorry. There you go. That's a little bit better. Now we actually have sound. But yeah, I think the Warthog is a bit too much. So yeah. Okay. The graveyard looks overcrowded. People must be dying to get into it. First of all, badumts. And what's a lion favorite vegetable? A zucchini. Yeah, it's a thing. But yeah, I had to send the Warthog back to Amazon. I found it too bulky, heavy, and too many controls for my flying. Well, Italian Yank fan, as I said, it is a tank. That thing is for what you're getting. It is red card confetti indeed. What you're getting is I think it's very worth the price. AJ, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. And Red Dragon, good to see you as well, buddy. Southeast Asia currently again. But yeah, I think it's it's great if you want to do combat simulations like DCS, for instance. It's absolutely brilliant. But barbecue beef. To be honest, for what I want to do with it, it's way too much. It's way too much. Nice roll there. Nice roll, definitely. So yeah, it's in my case, what I'm looking for is I want actually a joystick which I can use separately of the HOTAS as well. And I want to use it both left and right-handed. Left-handed because in my setup, I want to actually start using it for the Airbus. So I need to configure it for both sides. Now, the T16000 comes closest to that for what I want. The T16000 can be configured both left and right and is used separately from the HOTAS throttle. So I can either use it for just just Microsoft Flight Simulator as a joystick for and an addition for the Airbus series, but I can also use it with the throttle system. I can also then use it for instance, Spitfire planes, the Osprey, stuff like that. So yeah. You went for the 16,000. Shoni, after 2 years of flight simming, I finally upgraded the HOTAS for my PS4 controller. I went for the T16000. How do you enjoy it? What do you think about it? What's your opinion about it, AJ? And what do you call it when a snowman throws a tantrum? A meltdown. Wow. The hits just keep on. What are you on right now, Frogru? Are you keeping score? Because I think it's like 7 or 8 red cards already in a row. It's, yeah. He's doing his thing. He's definitely doing his thing. Did Shoni pay for the comedy show today? Nope, absolutely free. Actually, that's, yeah, that's thanks due to a raid. Thank you very much. Do not forget to hydrate, my friends. Do not forget to hydrate. Now, as I said, I showed you, I am currently not on GPS. I'm flying this manually. The entire age on Twitch, and I will redeem that hydrate as well. Yes, I will take a sip, and if you redeem, I will take another sip. Tried both the Thrustmaster Airbus stick and the Warthog. The difference in feeling is as much as in the price, but the Warthog doesn't have the Z-axis. It does not? It doesn't? It does not have the Z? Really? Interesting, that. Why did the math book look so sad? Because all of its problems. Wow. You just pulled up a website, didn't you? You're now copying, basically. You're copy-pasting. Hey, but if it works, it works. It's fine. You still get the red cards. It's absolutely fine. Very good. Throttle is a little bit sticky, so hard to do smooth and small movements. Only an issue if you want to do super precise things like formation flying. True. Yeah, which is more your thing, not my thing, actually. But yeah, it's I believe that. I'll believe that. Yeah. But all in all, I have to say I am definitely interested in getting the T16000. Currently, my T-Flight doesn't center correctly anymore, so it's constantly always off center. It's always just pushing me to either one side or the other. So 13 red cards. Super Typhoon is actually keeping score. 13 red cards. Holy the moly, sir. I salute thee. I absolutely salute thee. All right, my friends, we are now currently flying along the coastline of the Ivory Coast. We are about to enter Ghana. Once we pass by this, well, it's an extension of a lake actually. Once we are actually getting past this part right here, at the end, that we should be entering Ghana. Here's number 14. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Nacho cheese. Wow. They just keep on coming. They just keep on coming. Do you know TCA Captain Pack Airbus Edition new version out? I did. Yeah, I heard that there is a new version indeed because I have connections with Jeremy from Flight Sim Webshop, and he actually announced that they were coming out. I did try out the TCA, when it first came out, the TCA pack, the Airbus pack. Well, not the Airbus pack edition. I actually used the Boeing. No, that was the Boeing Thrustmaster that I tried. I never used the TCA pack. But the Captain Edition, Iceberg, the Captain Edition, is that also with the start buttons in the middle? I think it is, isn't it? The Captain Edition is with the engine buttons, engine 1, engine 2 in the middle, isn't it? And the start knob, basically. Is that the Captain Edition? I think it is. Because I know there... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I saw that. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. The thing is, because it's so aimed for Airbus, I'm not sure I would actually get... It's also for the Xbox now. Yeah, now that doesn't surprise me, Iceberg. Because the thing is that you can see that currently with Thrustmaster... Turtle Beach, that is coming at Thrustmaster as well, by the way. Thrustmaster is very aiming heavily towards Xbox functionality. The Honeycomb releases now are immediately Xbox compatible. Currently the Alpha and the Bravo yoke. Or the Alpha yoke and the Bravo throttle, and the Charlie rudder pedals will work immediately with it as well. And of course, Turtle Beach is aiming directly for it. So yeah, Pete Beef Gladiator NXT is really good. I'm going to look that up. I do not know. I've never heard of that one. So let's see the Gladiator NXT. Let's open that. The Gladiator NXT. Oh, that looks interesting right there. Yeah. That does look interesting. Wow. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. All right. So that has a lot of functionality right there. It does. I have the Airbus package on one PC for the Phoenix testing and support. It's not bad, but my main PC has the Bravo and Warthog. I like better in feeling and options than the TCA pack. Yeah, that's the thing. I think the TCA pack is too limited, and it's mostly aimed at just flying the Airbus. If you're into that thing, that's absolutely fine. Brilliant. But I want to do more with it. I also fly, for instance, sometimes Elite Dangerous and stuff like that. Star Citizen, if that ever comes out of the demo version that it's in right now. Yes, I think it's a demo version. There are many more flight sims out there that I would love to do. Or games that I would love to play. And then a more specific, a more generic joystick is a little bit better for that. So yeah. I think a more generic is better than that. Yeah. Do you want a box for your leftovers? No, but I'll wrestle you for them. Wow. Oh, good lord. Therefore, the companies want you to buy every stick, Hota's rudder. Well, that's the thing. Of course they do. They're all vying for your money. Of course they are, Iceberg. They are. But that's not a bad thing. I mean, it creates competition, it creates diversity, and sometimes it creates things you really don't want. But yeah, it of course. And I think that I've been talking to for instance, Honeycomb and Aerosoft. I've been talking to well, not Thrustmaster directly, but through suppliers of Thrustmaster, and they all say the same thing. You know, with the arrival of Microsoft Flight Simulator, basically the entire market opened up again. It became interesting again. The fact that Turtle Beach is now currently bringing out all these great peripherals is due to the fact that actually the two guys from SciTech who used to work with Logitech switched over to Turtle Beach. These are the SciTech guys which we were used to from Logitech, who are now actually doing all the Turtle Beach stuff. So it's, you know, it's understandable that we're getting for that. No, don't worry. Not sure what you tried to do, but a red card. No clue how that got pasted. If a child refuses to nap, are they guilty of resisting arrest? Wow. That's 16 right now. 16 cards, 16 red cards, and we haven't even gone halfway. So yeah, 16 red cards, we're not even halfway. Good lord. Holy the moly. So we are now still moving and grooving along the coastline of the Ivory Coast. We are about to enter Ghana, actually. Meant to do that. I guess you did. I guess you did, buddy. Once we are past this lake right here, once we are past that lake, that is... actually, this is Ellis Ehotiel National Park. Ellis Hotel National Park. This is a national park right here that we are now flying along. And once we cross the area right over there, we're into Ghana. From there, we will be landing in Accra. Accra is, of course, the capital of Ghana. The capital of Ghana, it has, let's see, Ghana is about 240,000 square kilometers big, has a population of 32 million actually, so that's not bad. And the main religion is Christianity. Who would have thought that? So yeah, main religion is Christianity, and the official language in Ghana is English. Now I knew that. What countries... capital is growing the fastest. Ireland. Every day it's Dublin. Wow. Every day it's double and double and double. No, that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing. So yeah, it's a pretty cool flight. With a bit of luck, we are landing in Accra in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. 2 hours time. Yeah, 2 hours time. We're still moving and grooving along. Currently, we are having a slight tailwind, 5 to 6 knots tailwind. You can see that right there. I can actually... No, CDI. No. There we go. GPS. I'm not... PFD options. There we go. Bearing 1. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. Nearest airport is still... Delta India Alpha Papa, so that's 44 nautical miles away. Delta India Alpha Papa. Certlo, Confucius says, man who runs in front of car gets tired, but man who runs behind car gets exhausted. Wow. That's a red card right there. And of course, I once had a dream. I was floating in the ocean of an orange soda. It was more of a fantasy. Badumts. Yep, definitely a badumts. Now we can see at the top right here as well that we still have 74 nautical miles to go. And then we are reaching, well, it's called Takoradi? I think, yeah, Takoradi. Takoradi on the, I will redeem that hydrate, buddy. There you go. Takoradi will be on the coastline of Ghana. We are not going to fly over Ghana completely. I wanted to do a tiny bit of Ghana. There's a gigantic lake there that we wanted to fly over. Unfortunately, I think we need to go up to Togo, then to Burkina Faso, actually. And that is, we are heading to Ouagadougou. I'm not kidding, it's actually called Ouagadougou. That is the capital of Burkina Faso. From Burkina Faso, then we will be flying into Niger, which will be Niamey. And from Niamey, we are heading south into Benin. Benin. We are flying then from Benin, flying all the way south to Port Novo. And from there, we are heading again onwards towards Nigeria, Cameroon, Central African Republic, Democratic Republic of Congo, etc., etc. So then we are heading south, actually. Yeah. Let me see. I once got fired from a canned juice company. Apparently, I couldn't concentrate. That was easy for him to say. Speed! All you need is power and speed. Power and speed. That's all you need. A wise man once said. A wise man once said. Now we are at 3,000 feet. We're a little bit too high. So let's descend a little bit to about 2,000 feet. Should be more than enough. We're flying along the coastline. No mountain ranges here. We don't have anything to worry about, basically. It's all sea level, so yeah. Even if we would be flying at 1,000 feet, it still would be good. It still would be good. We do have to watch out, though, because we are actually flying near restricted areas. Yes, my friends, officially we are in that direction right there. There is a restricted area, so you cannot fly above 6,000 feet, something like that. And Takoradi is actually also a restricted area as well. There are a few dangerous areas out there which we are avoiding, but we should be good. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Wow. He's up to 20 now or something, aren't you? Froger, you're up to 20 or something like that. Good lord. Watch out for the pirates. Yeah, is this pirate country? Is this pirate country? I'm not sure, actually. I thought that was more on the other side of Africa. I thought that was mostly the pirate areas. I think this is still kind of okay. I'm cracked. 21 red cards. Super Typhon is actually keeping score. Drunk Simming. No, I haven't seen Guybrush just yet. May drop in later. Of course, Guybrush, if you do not know him, he's a very, very nice guy. He actually has a YouTube channel where he... So no pirates then. Oh, well played. Well, his name is actually from Guybrush Threepwood, the pirate from Monkey Island, exactly. It's pretty amazing he actually could claim that name. So, that was pretty amazing, actually. Alright, my friends, I am going to set the heading, actually, just in case. To make sure that if I need to, I can actually set it to autopilot and we should be good. Not that I don't want to fly on autopilot. I do not fly on autopilot. The mighty pirate, indeed. Indeed, the mighty pirate. But yeah, there is actually, we are flying over a little bit of pirate country. I've got a great joke about construction, but I'm still working on it. Wow, wow. You're scraping a little bit of the barrel right there, my friend. Not just a pirate. But yeah, he's also reviewing currently add-ons and stuff like that and posting them on YouTube. It's pretty cool, actually. You can find a few of his links on the Discord channel if you want. I'm still trying to figure out the autopilot in this thing. Does it have an autopilot currently? I thought it did not have an autopilot yet. The Osprey is currently still, of course, it's being tested. So yeah, it's reading the manual. I'm flying this thing, but yeah. Page 43, autopilot, press yes, okay, so maybe you should do that before you start flying. Although, nah, who cares? It should be fine. It should be fine. Why worry? Why worry? Don't forget to hydrate, my friends. Don't forget to hydrate. We are now about halfway the first leg. What do you get from a pampered cow? Spoiled milk. Wow. And the hits just keep on coming. Let's go to... let's open that up again. GPS. Let's set it to range. And move out. There. 75 nautical miles, which is about right. Well, it says 62 until we reach the first point, but it's actually, that is a waypoint. From the waypoint, we're moving onwards a little bit up towards the second waypoint, which is an NDB, actually. So that is a radio tower in that area right there on Takoradi. And from Takoradi, the NDB, we're heading straight to the airport of Kotoka International. Kotoka International in Accra. That is the, of course, the main airport right there. So yeah. I will redeem that hydrate, buddy. There you go. Final sip, final sip. Hey, question. How hard is it to program the FMS in a jet? That's my biggest concern about flying jets. Actually, it's not that hard. Once you get the hang of it, it's not that different, actually, from programming a G1000. It is different, but yeah, it is not that... It's not as hard as you think it would be. Why am I flying all the way over there? Shouldn't be. It's not... Yeah, well, that's true. That's a good question, actually. Which jet? Did I tell you the time I fell in love during a backflip? I was head over heels. But otherwise, send me a message. Yeah, definitely, if you want to know about yeah, it is very easy once you get the hang of it. And it's kind of all over. Yeah. Was going to start with the A320 since it's free. Italian Yank fan? Yeah, it's really easy. And ask Awold. Ask Awold. He will help you out immensely. But there are a lot of course, YouTube... wow. I'm completely in the wrong direction. Take the fly-by-wire. Exactly. Yeah, start out with the fly-by-wire. It's much more accurate. You'll have much more options. There are 3 versions. The standard version from fly-by-wire. You have the developer version and the experimental version. The developer version usually has the newest features but can be unstable. The experimental version has the latest feature and is unstable. And the most stable version is, of course, the stable version. Hence the name. But yeah, it is a lot easier than you think it would be. It is a lot easier. The only thing I can recommend, though, is if you start programming your flights, make sure you get the hang of using SimBrief. That helps out a lot, actually, because you get your flight plan and all the information you need right there to program the MCDU. And the MCDU is the onboard computer of the plane. So you need to program that in advance before you take off. Make sure everything works. Make sure everything is fine. And yeah, it's all set there. Your destination, the place where you take off from, stuff like that. It was, yeah. Wasn't the hippos in Africa? I don't remember where we are. Where we were. Yeah, the hippos were in Africa. That's actually Chad. Yes. C-H-A-D. Chad. Yeah. No, it's Italian Yank fan. If you want, I can help you out as well. It really isn't that hard. And there are a lot of videos out there that can actually help you as well. It is... There's a lot of information. We will always remember Chad. Do not mention Chad. Do not mention Chad. Indeed. Let me see. How much does it cost Santa to park his sleigh? Nothing. It's on the house. Wow. It is appropriate. We are getting it at that time. So, yeah. Once you've done it 2 or 3 times, it's easy. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. Actually, to start out with commercial planes... The Airbus is one of the best planes to actually start with. It really is. Yeah. It's because the plane itself is mostly a glass cockpit. That helps out a lot. It's simplified, I would say. A lot of systems are automated for you. So it's much simpler to fly. A lot of the information are right there on the eCam screens, and the eCam screens are the information screen in the middle panel, basically. So yeah, all the information is there. It's completely digital. It's It's very nice to fly. And it even has an autopilot which lands for you. So, yeah. I've been watching the London controller fly the 737. I want to eventually get into that. Italian Yang fan, if I can recommend, get the 737-600. It's $35, so it's relatively cheap. I own it myself. It is not that hard to fly, actually. I've flown it several times. Last time I actually flew it, and I've been doing practice flights with the 737-600. The last time I actually did a practice flight, I landed at a minus 124. I kid ye not. A commercial plane landing at 124. If I can do it, you can do it. Exactly. It is a lot less hard than you think it will be. It takes a lot of procedures, and I really recommend working alongside, for instance, a YouTube video, pausing that where you need to, stuff like that. I got a great YouTube video from Overkill that actually explains how the 737 works, and I'm a Patreon of Overkill. Let me show you guys. Edge browser right here. Let me look that up. Overkill, YouTube, 737. Boop. Tutorial guide. There you go. So yeah, he basically explains step by step. He basically explains step by step how to actually, yeah, that goes full screen, so I don't need that, but yeah. Step by step how you actually program everything, and it's, yeah. Got a minus 42, that is amazing. That is absolutely bizarre. Let's do that on YouTube, so yeah. There we go, that's a little bit better. Yeah, I got it. So, Overkill, actually, this video helped me out quite a lot. This video here helped me out quite a lot. I'll share that link right there. So if you want to fly the 737, that link helped me out quite a lot. But a minus 42, but then again, of course, Fabio would do a minus 42. I mean, the guy is a pilot. He is a pilot, let's face it. So, would surprise me if he didn't do a minus 42. But to be honest, I was very, very happy with the minus 142. Minus 124. Sorry, minus 124. All right, currently we are still flying along the coastline. Behind us we have dog's breath, drunk simming, and barbecue beef. And Italian Yang fan is in the air right there. I know Avold should be somewhere over in the distance. Are you still flying with us there, Mr. Old Fashioned? I hope you are. I cannot see the Spitfire, to be honest, so... Did you plamp it on the ground, did you? I'm floating out to sea. Yes, you are. Bye. Come back here. Do you have your floaties with you? Did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense. Wow. That's number 24, I think. He just keeps on coming. But yeah, it's to be honest, get your hands on the 27. Super Typhoon. Are you like marking them off? Actually, I'm seeing Super Typhoon sitting there. Yep, and another one bites the dust. There we go. Sorry, I'm laughing way too hard here. I know I am. That's funny. Oh, good lord. But yeah, no, guys, the 737-600 is a great plane to get into. It has most, if not all, functionality of the higher level 737 planes. So yeah, it's a great plane to fly. It's $35. So it's for a study level plane, it's really cheap. I could tell a joke about pizza, but it's a little cheesy. Wow. 28. There's number 28. He's going for a record. Ooh. Final sip, my friends. The coffee is nearly done. Farewell, my old friend. I shall miss thee. Hello. Landgenoten. Members of the community. Yeah. Oh, daddy. Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow. All right. We are trying to maintain about 2,000 feet, heading in the direction of about 100, flying along the coastline right here of Ghana. Currently, we left Ivory Coast, and that means actually that we're now on country 64, 64 or 65, something like that. So yeah. What does a joke become? When does a joke become a dad joke? When it becomes apparent. Why, God? Why? 29. 29 right there. We have still drunk simming behind us. Barbecue beef. Drunk simming actually. Oh, there's Awold. Hey, we found Awold again. You missed one. I did? Oh, yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. The final sip. In absence of Jamel, he would be proud of you. In absence of Jamel, he would be proud of you. But I am switching to water. Nice. Make sure you stay hydrated, my friends. Very, very, very important. Especially if you talk as much as I do. Now, we are currently still flying, of course, along the coastline, heading towards Takoradi. Takoradi is the next one coming up. Burning with BT, Southeast Asia server, indeed. The reason why I'm flying on the Southeast Asia server is that because it's the most stable server, it has the lowest ping for me, funnily enough, but it is the most stable server when it comes to group flying currently. Oh, don't worry, Mrex. Don't worry about that. Never say sorry in my channel. I'm the one who usually says sorry to you guys. So, if you see a crime happen at the Apple Store, what does that make you? Oh, an eyewitness. Wow. That's really bad. That's really bad. That is really bad. Well, buddy, the closest airport currently is Delta. Wow, that's 50 nautical miles away, actually. So that's Delta Golf Tango Kilo. Delta Golf Tango Kilo. I think that's that one right there. No. Are we moving towards it? We are moving towards it. So it should be somewhere over here, actually. Yeah, we're... yeah, it's... Yeah. Delta Golf Tango Kilo. That is, I think, Takoradi Airport. Yeah. 30 red cards. 30 red cards in 1 hour time. Frog, you just got the record. You actually got the record right there. That's, yeah. I'm flabbergasted. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. Well done, sir. Well done. I salute thee. All right. When do you know an apple had a bad attitude because it's rotten to the core? Wow. Rotten to the core. For those, by the way, that are wondering, why is Shoni flying at full speed constantly? Why am I going full speed? Well, the thing is, had to chime in. You did, buddy, you did. The thing is, I am flying at full speed right here because I am flying a 600,000 nautical mile flight around the world, kilometer flight around the world. What we are doing in this tiny little plane is we're flying in this tiny little crate, flying around to every single country on the freaking planet. 600,000 kilometers we are doing, not in a single flight. I don't have my diapers on. No, I'm not being fed behind my PC. And this plane doesn't have infinite fuel. No, we don't. But we are flying it in continuous hops over to each and every single country, eventually trying to come back to the Netherlands, where I started about a year and a half ago, actually 2 years ago, but I was out of it for half a year. And we are now currently, hey Alpha, don't worry about it, we're work lurkers here, aren't we? We're all work lurkers here. As I said, this is our current flight around the world, and we're flying 600,000 kilometers. So if you fly 600,000 kilometers, every single bit of speed helps out. You know, every single knot shaves off hours of your flight, hours, and this flight should be about 6 years total. We've already done a year and a half. So yeah, I'm guessing about between 5 and 6 years total flying just to get to every country in the world. So we're flying everywhere. We are seeing everything. So by the time we actually reach our destination in the Netherlands again, in Lelystad, we're nearing... I think we're nearing Flight Sim 2030. Yeah, the newest version. But then again, we can simply hop over and do it all again. I don't care. So it's fine. I don't play soccer because I enjoy the sport. I'm just doing it for the kicks. Wow. Doing it for the kicks. Cheers, buddy. Imagine being here for his last flight. What will we do after that? Just continue onwards, Italian Yank fan, because I have no clue what to do either. So we'll just move on again. We're just moving on again. Radio DJ, good afternoon, crew. Loving the blue skies. Yes, man, it's great here. Switch planes, maybe. Yeah, do something different. Commercial. Maybe go commercial. You know, doing it all in commercial. Just doing commercial flights and stuff like that. By that time, I should be proficient enough to do that. What do you call a fake noodle? Impasta. Wow. And it's like, impasta. You know, so that I'm go. Yeah, no. That's Informer, but yeah, okay. You know, so that I'm so man complain. I like it boom boom down. Remember that one, guys? Maybe follow the routes of famous flights. Yeah, maybe. Or fictitious flights. Like the Lindbergh flight. Hey, we can do that from the 11th of November. In 2 days' time, actually, MREX, we can do that because one of the planes we are getting is actually the Spirit of St. Louis. Yeah, that is the plane that Lindy used to fly over the ocean. Actually, Lindbergh wasn't that nice of a guy, but that's a totally different story. Yeah, that is a very straight beach to Arcticus. It is, isn't it? It is. Well, it's more like, I'm not sure if it's actually a beach. It looks more like a coastline than actually a beach. So yeah, tomorrow is the 11th. Oh yeah, it's tomorrow. You're right. It's Friday. On Friday tomorrow at 5 o'clock. If we land, there will be an update available. Oh yes. Oh behave. Microsoft. Oh behave. So yeah. Let me see. Redo the route in a week with the Dark Star. Actually, Alpha 1, I think I might do it in 3 days with the Dark Star. So yeah, one of the engineers called Douglas Corrigan did the world's first illegal transatlantic. So Lindbergh actually wasn't the first one. He wasn't the first one? What did the coffee report for? Report to the police? A mugging. Wow. 32. Lindbergh was the first. Ah. Tomorrow starts the carnival season in Germany. It did? Oh, nice one, Alpha 1. So that means a lot of beer. Corrigan did it exactly after Lindbergh. Okay. But what is illegal about it? 33. What was illegal about it then, MREX? Because how can you illegally fly that flight? Why was Lindbergh's recognized and Corrigan's not? I wonder about that. I've always wanted to visit Oktoberfest in Germany. Yeah, I know, Italian Yang fan. I can recommend it. I can't remember it, but I can recommend it. Want to hear a joke about paper? Never mind, it's terrible. Wow. And I will redeem that hydrate there, buddy. Now, I am really wondering why Lindbergh's flight was legal and Corrigan's flight was illegal. What was illegal about it? Didn't he have a pilot license or something? Or do you need to apply for something like that? Or did they need to apply for something? I don't think they did. Usually it was like, hey, I'm going to do that. And off we go. There weren't that many rules at that time. I think. They they said his plane wasn't fit to fly the distance. Well, he proved them wrong. We'll see about that. How many fuel tanks can I shove into this thing? I mean, let's face it. The Cessna 172 is not legal to fly to Hawaii. I mean, that's 2,800 nautical miles. 2,800 nautical miles. There is no way you can actually fly that thing in standard version to Hawaii. But recently somebody did it. They shoved, I don't know how much fuel into that thing. I thought about 500 pounds of fuel, something like that. And they actually flew that thing from LA to Hawaii in one flight. Because it was cheaper actually to fly it in one... Hello. It was cheaper to fly it in one flight from LAX to Hawaii like that than to ship it on a boat. So yeah, that's a lot of gas cans. Exactly. Exactly. Who just passed me by? Because I can't see you even anymore. Who was that? Alright, behind us, Burning with BT, we have Dog's Breath, we have AWOLF, we have Red Dragon Barbecue Beef and Drunk Simming, and in front of us, it's Italian Yang Fan. And somebody just passed me by. I'm pretty sure that wasn't Italian Yang Fan. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. What do you call a hot dog on wheels? Fast food. What do you call trees to go learn? Elementary school. Wow. Wow. No, not me. No, no. I see you there. I see you there. So I'm pretty sure that wasn't you. But I am wondering who was passing me by in the jet? Who was that? Who was that? Oh, there it is again. But oh, it's Burning with BT. Ah, oh, you sneaky devil, you. He took off from New York and was going to land in Los Angeles. He always said it was an accident and he didn't mean to go the wrong way. He's now nicknamed Wrong Way Corrigan. Counted the 2-in-1. Yeah. I love the fact that Super Typhon is keeping score. I actually love that fact. That makes me laugh so hard. Next. Oh, good Lord, that's so funny. Alright, sorry, I'm getting tears in my eyes here. I'm not kidding. I'm actually getting tears in my eyes. Start 6. First time the guys here, we're just keeping score. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Whoosh! Being strafed left and right by Burning with BT there. Oh, good Lord. Why is Peter Pan always flying? He never lands. Wow. What airport is near you? I think the nearest airport currently, that is 28 nautical miles, that is Delta Golf Tango Kilo. Delta Golf Tango Kilo. If you can look right there, it's 27 nautical miles away, so that should be the nearest. That should be one of the nearest airports right there. At least that's what it's saying right here at nearest airports. So that should be somewhere over there in the distance. We are now flying towards that airport, actually. We are flying towards that airport. Keeping at an altitude of about 2,000 feet. And we are currently doing that. So about 124 knots. Yeah, and in worst case scenario, you can always slew into me. Slewing is basically you start up your plane, you press the Yankee or the Y key, and with the WASD keys on your keyboard and the keypad keys, you can actually move towards me and then press the Yankee key again and start flying immediately. Or if you have a separate controller, make use of that. Make use of the controller and you should be fine. And you can always slew next up to me. But I fly all over the place. I usually don't fly in a straight line. I'm zigging and zagging, basically. But that's because I'm flying manual. I am flying completely manual. I don't fly autopilot. It will be pretty easy to purple line it like this. But yeah, I'm not doing that. So yeah. Whenever I try to eat healthy, a chocolate bar looks at me and snickers. Wow. Actually, Snickers will be good right now. A little bit of chocolate. Nothing wrong with a little bit of chocolate. Hopefully I don't run out of fuel this time. MREX, make sure that you have enough fuel before you start. Make sure you have enough fuel. Kirkness, how are you doing, buddy? I have to work here, but here in spirit. Man, it's just fine. Keep me keep me on the background. Hear me yapping. I'm like a sort of freaked out ASMR. Yeah, I wanted to say the FU ASMR, but yeah, yeah. I have 12.5 gallons. Should be enough. More than enough. That's more than enough. And there goes Burning with BT again, strafing me with the jet right there. That thing climbs like there's no tomorrow. It is unique ASMR indeed. I'm the weirdest ASMR you will ever hear. Yeah. I'm loud. I'm in your face. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm actually... Is there an opposite of ASMR? Because that would be me. Yeah, that will be me. I see you intercepting now. Where are you? Yep, there you are, Captain Rex. I picked you up right there. There you are, buddy. Come on over. Come on over. I am right here. Hello. Hello. I am right here. Yes, I am. All right, we are currently still flying over Ghana, by the way. This is Ghana ASMR. Oh, I need to do that for. Oh, I need to do that for Talk Like a Pirate. When is Talk Like a Pirate Day? Oh, we're going to do it. If that's on stream, I'm going to do the entire stream talking like a pirate. Yar, scurvy. Yar, we be needing to climb. Yeah. Let's hoist the altitude. Yes. Yar, scurvy. Let's drink some rum. Yar. I designed a crash-proof airplane made out of rubber. It's called a Boeing 747. Get it? Boeing. 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 Wow. Anyway. How long does it take the Dutch to make eggs Benedict? It takes hollandaise. Wow. Hollandaise. Really? Honestly? Why, God? Why? 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 What have I done wrong? Aviator Jan, how are you doing? Aviator Jan, actually. How are you doing? Do that when you're flying in the Caribbean. Yeah, that would be awesome, pretty awesome too, yeah. Flying over the Caribbean. Yarr, scurvy. Cabin crew woke up and chose laughter today. Thank God for that. Because that is exactly what we are here for. You know, the thing is, we are having fun flying and discovering every single country in the world which Microsoft Flight Simulator has provided for us. So it's awesome to do that. I'll absolutely admit. But to do it together in a community like this, with just a little bit of laugh, you know, not taking everything too seriously. Come on, life is serious enough. Life is serious enough. There's so much crap going on right now in the world. So please, please, please to God, let us have a little bit of fun, please. You know, it's seriously enough. And yes, we will try to do landings as good as we can, takeoffs as good as we can. But yeah, we're in Africa. There's not much here. Come on, guys. Yo, Shoney Gaming, how's the day? Who's back streaming? Long time no see. Indeed, buddy, I am fully back. I am back to haunt your dreams forever. I told you guys I will be back. Who needs a real life when you can have flights in? Exactly. Well, funnily enough, you say that, MREX, because the thing is, there's rain in Africa. I found the rains down in Africa. But the thing is that, funnily enough that you say that, who needs real life when you have flight sim? There was a discussion panel on FS Elite. FS Elite is one of the main flight simulation information websites out there. Go check it out. FS Elite is pretty good if you haven't. And they had a discussion panel on about 2 years after the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Is it a game or has it turned into something else? And to be honest, I thought, oh, here we go. You know, here we go again. The ever ongoing discussion. Microsoft Flight Simulator is a game. I have a very strong opinion that it is. It started out gamified, but it's no longer a game. In my opinion, this is no longer a game. It is actually starting to become a full-grown, mature simulator. Yes, there's room for improvement, but you know. Now, I thought that piece would be a little bit of Microsoft Flight Simulator bashing, but it wasn't actually. It was a very, very good piece. It was a very good piece. And they talked about how indeed Microsoft Flight Simulator is maturing, how it's getting better, how everything is improving. And one of the people on that during that podcast, during that talk, actually made a very good point, which stuck with me. It really did, and that is where where the who needs real life when you're doing flight sim actually comes in. What they said was, Microsoft Flight Simulator is not just a simulator, it's actually an RPG. It's actually a role-playing game. And I was like, wait, what? What are you talking about? It's a role-playing game. And he said, what we're all trying to do is actually role-play pilots. We're trying to role-play pilots. And I was like, frickety frack, he's right. He's absolutely right. This is not only just a simulator, but we are trying to simulate flying planes. We're trying to... It's an open world game, but it's also kind of like an RPG. Kind of like a role-playing game. We're role-playing pilots. Well, I'm not me, but, you know, there are people out there who are very serious. I mean, if you're on VATSIM, you're trying to fly a plane as near to real life as a actual pilot would do. If you load up a study level plane, you're flying it to near life as a normal pilot would. Still trying to find me a stewardess. Get a wife. Trust me, she will pelt you with peanuts. Mine did. So, but yeah. What do you call Harry Potter in a plane? The Flying Sorcerer. Wow. There you go. That's the one. I looked at it as a game at first on the Xbox. Now that I'm PC, it's a sim. Exactly. You start evolving and growing. DC, how are you doing, buddy? Glad you're here. Hope you are enjoying yourself, my friend. It will definitely be a sim when we get the study level tomorrow. Actually, MREX, we already have several study level planes. I mean, we have the DC-6, fully study level. Well, high fidelity officially because of licensing problems and stuff like that. But we have the DC-6. We have, of course, the 737-800, the 737-600. We have the Phoenix, which is high fidelity as well. So, you know, these planes are already out there. And tomorrow, everyone, yes, even the Xbox users, get the other plane as well. The A310 from Indie Builds. Now, maybe you remember, but last Saturday, I talked to Elise from Indie Builds. I talked to them because they were there on Flight Sim Weekend. So I was like, haha, I need to talk to you guys. And I did a podcast with her. And she explained that not only will that that Airbus and all those planes be released on the PC, it will also be available on the Xbox. So if you have a standard version of Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Xbox, you will be getting a study level A310. That's amazing. Tomorrow is Veterans Day. Oh, that is, yeah, for those that do not know, it's the day in America when Army veterans are being honored. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's you have to convince the Belgian Flight Sim Club at FS Weekend next year of that. All old guys doing prepared. Able. It's, yeah. That's the thing, you know, especially those older clubs and the people who are stuck with... But that's also a fun fact, actually, funny fact. I was talking to Matthijs Kok from Aerosoft, and he made a point which made me laugh really hard, but he had a point, actually. A large of the flight sim community is very old. It's like, I was on FS Weekend, and a large part is over 50. A large part is over 50. And Matthijs Kok made a good point where he said, yeah, we are actually, as developers and as companies for flight sim products, we are having problems because basically our clientele is dying. They're dying. It's basically what's happening. And we talked about the fact that Microsoft Flight Simulator created an influx of young new people flying on a multiplayer platform, online mostly, having fun with each other, is invigorating this whole flight sim community. It's pretty amazing. Not just Army vets. Sorry, DC. Sorry, DC. Sorry. I know. All veterans, not just Army. Exactly, Italian Yang fan. You guys are absolutely right. So, yeah, all veterans are being honored tomorrow. So, yeah. By the way, guys, this is Tokoradi here on the coastline of Ghana. Pretty big city, actually, yeah. I was also surprised at the average age of FS Weekend. Yeah, it's pretty old. I'll probably still be flying the C414, but will be nice to check out the A310 Kirkness. Yeah, try out the Jenny as well, Kirkness. We talked about the Indie Builds Jenny that's going to be released. It apparently is very, very good. Even the way you can see the individual pistons move and stuff like that. Apparently it's really, really good. MSFS veterans too. There you go, buddy. There you go. I failed my aviation exam yesterday, but I was just winging it. Wow. Holy moly. But there is. I love the energy from the younger flyers. I know, Italian Yang fan. I'm feeling the exact same way. Yeah, you know, this flight simulator or flight simulation needs younger blood. It really does. It really does. Bizarro and Burning with BT just landed right here at Tokoradi Airport. That is Delta Golf Tango Kilo. Delta Golf Tango Kilo right here. If you need to refuel, you can do it right there. I think it's runway, what is it, 21? Yeah, runway 21 right there. If you want to land, that's the most important one. Search Flight Radar and go onto the link. Not sure what you meant by that, but I'll believe you. I discovered Flight Sim back in the 90s. Still think it was FS5. Yeah, something like that, Paul. Something like that. Yeah, FSX or something like that was around that time as well. Took off from there. Yeah, this was the closest currently. So, tech question. My FPS seem to be constant at 32 FPS whatever I fly over. It's only my GPU utilization that varies. Is this a Microsoft Flight Simulator thing or an NVIDIA thing? That is, if your GPU varies, then it's an NVIDIA thing. Yeah, then it's an NVIDIA thing. Definitely. Then it's a thing. Which link are you talking about there, Frogu? Which link are you talking about? Alright, we have Captain Rex here behind us. We have, let me see, Dog's Breath, Bizarro, Burning with BT. I think this is Spider. I'm pretty sure this is Spider. Italian Yank fan, Barbecue Beef, Drunk Simming. Basically, Avold right here. Everyone who is flying, yeah, you're way in front. Everyone who is flying here in this area, yeah, they're all, yeah. Oh, thank you very much there. 69, 69 bits. Bonjour, mon ami. You are giving me 69 bits. There you go. Flight radar. Okay, what is that link that you're showing? What is that link? Oh, it's not showing up correctly, actually. Let me see. Can I get this to work? Why can't I select that? There we go. That's a lot better. And by the way, Flight Radar actually is now used because you gave the link there, Frogu, for Flight Radar, which is really good. Don't get me wrong. But actually, if you now own right here, FSLTL traffic, you can download. Well, oh, you can't see that, of course, can you? There you go. Let's go to the cam page right there. Boop. FSLTL traffic right here. I have it installed. What this does, actually, this is pretty cool. If you go to, if you install the fly-by-wire environment, and you can install this for free. It will actually inject real life planes into your flight simulator. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. And it will inject that from Flight Radar. So you have to download 2 packs, and it costs you about 2 or 3 frames per second, but it does inject actual Flight Radar information and actual planes there. You need to turn off your AI planes. You need to turn that off. But yeah. And if you want to see something like this, if you're not seeing this, install We Love VFR, my friends. We Love VFR will install smoke pipes and stacks and stuff. Hey, there is actually a football stadium right there. Huh, interesting. So yeah, Bizarro in the Spitfire as well, with the Shoney Gaming livery, if I'm seeing that correctly. Nicely done, buddy. Nicely done right there. And now we are on our final leg towards Accra. Accra is the soccer. Football, drunk singing, football. It's just soccer in the United States. So, just to annoy the American friends right here. We are now flying towards Accra. This is our last leg, about 100 nautical miles to go. 100 nautical miles to go. And then we are landing right there. Now, for those that are flying along for the first time, and I think everyone else knows the drill, most of you do that by now, but stay in the air. We will watch you come in for a landing. So we're going to make a show out of that. I'm going to put the spotlight on you guys flying along with me. Yes, I stole that from Murphy. Yes, I did, and I'm proud of it. I am. Oh, there you go. Cheers. But yeah, it's, I think, to be honest, coming back to the discussion for, is this a sim, is this a game? I think, to be honest, that it started out as a game. It's a fun way to boost engagement. It is. But not only that, to be honest, I feel, DC, I actually feel like, the fact that you guys are flying along with me, like all these people right here, you're flying along with me. You deserve a spot in the sunshine. You really do. You deserve a little bit of focus on that. I am so happy that you people are flying along with me, sharing with your time with me, and I really genuinely feel like that. I really do. It's not just because, no, I want you guys to see, and I want you guys to show up in my chat and stuff like that, and I want to grow my channel big. I know I'm not a big channel. I'm not. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We're slowly but steadily growing, and people are recognizing what we are doing. Having that fun, having that interaction, building that community, slow but steadily becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. And everyone has the same mindset. So yeah. Oh, no. I don't mean that. No, I know you don't mean that. I know you don't mean that, DC. I know you don't. But I just wanted to explain my point of view on that. You know, that's exactly how I look at it. But in resim versus game, I think it's all how you fly it. True. Yeah. Really enjoyed the chat. Good laugh. But that's the thing, you know. Life is serious enough. Let's have a little bit of a laugh. And you're absolutely right there, DC Viper. I mean, when we started out 2 years ago in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and that was the first time I started flying again in God knows how long. My biggest problem always with Flight Simulator was I started off flying, I looked outside. For instance, if we would be flying here, what you would be seeing is a large part of green squares and stuff like that, with blue squares and blue lines in between, simulating areas. The first thing that came out here was it looked absolutely amazing. You are invisible for me. Can see everyone else though. I am on all players. That's first thing you have to do. Make sure you are on all players, not on live. Second one is make sure, yeah, well, if you can see everyone else, you should have you turned off the planes around me stuff? There is an option there which turns off the planes around me. So yeah, you see my, oh yeah, that could be due to the livery. Yeah, that's probably a livery thing, MREX. So if you go to the Discord channel, you can download the correct livery and it should show up. Sometimes there's something iffy with that. So it's a livery thing. I have, of course, my custom livery right there. I think that is what it is. So yeah. Have to deal with cranky people 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Love being able to laugh a couple of hours. Oh, exactly that. Exactly that. So yeah. What do you call a bear without any teeth? Gummy bear. Gummy bear. Yeah. Did you get a red card right there? Did it work? Ah, there we are. Red card right there. Yep, that's Super Typhon. What's he at right now? 40? Something like that. Actually, if Super Typhon is still here, he's keeping tally. So, yeah, yesterday you went invisible for about 2 minutes. Oh, okay, maybe it's a server thing? Glitchy? Could be. Let's hope so, buddy. Let's hope so. Fingers crossed there, Captain Rex. But you're still there. You're still behind me. You're good. I can see you. I can see you. You're right there. I really, really... You know, the thing is, I love the shape of the Beechcraft. I kind of do. It's like that lovely 50s... It looks so... Yeah, nicely rounded and kind of sexy. It's... You know? It looks so cool. Sorry, it was of course again. Of course I am of course. I'm always of course. So... What does a zombie vegetarian eat? Grains. Wow. Yeah, they look so nice. They look so good. I mean, it looks absolutely amazing, the Beechcraft. I really do. It was one of the planes that I immediately bought. I was like, yeah, I need that in my collection. There's a 172 invisible bugs. Requires a download to fix it. Oh, really? Really? Oh, I usually try to keep my my sim up to date as possible. So yeah. Following in Spider. Oh, so actually there is a bug going on with that. What do you need to What do you need to download? Do you need to download the entire sim? Do you need to reinstall it? I don't really care about the A310. Well, to be honest, it's free. You know, it's a free. It's a free. It's a free commercial plane. You know, so yeah. And everything. I'm Dutch. Come on, everything free is good. By the way, Two-Tone! It's the Murph! Hello, Murph. What's up? How are you doing, buddy? Hope you are enjoying yourself. I'm going to do a shout-out for the one, the only, Two-Tone. I always get this wrong. And a single go! Yes! Oh, yes! 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 How are you doing, Murph? How are you doing? What did you say? DC3, any thoughts? My thoughts on the DC3 there, Tuto Murph. Need 43 red cards. Good lord. Good lord. Hello. Happy Thursday. Thank you very much, my buddy. Thank you very much. Are you looking forward, Murph, to 26 hours to go? I just wanted to say, are you looking forward, but you're actually counting the hours? How many minutes? How many minutes? Exactly. For showing that Osprey, it just wants to kill me every time I let go for 2 seconds. Yeah, I really need to get my hands on that Osprey as well. As soon as Mr. Shoney Gaming gives me my allowance, I think I'm going to buy it. So, yeah. Hey, glad that the A310 and the DC-3 are there for the folks that want them. Well, I am really looking forward to the DC-3. I know a lot of pilots out there really want to reenact D-Day and stuff like that. Me, myself, I'm going for Market Garden. Yes, of course, I have the P-38. I have the P-38 Lightning. I have the Spitfires, of course. And in combination now with the DC-3, we can actually do a correct Market Garden flight. So 1,578 minutes. And counting. So it's, yes. 1,578 minutes. Well, 77 minutes right now. 76 minutes right now. We're keeping 94,710 seconds. 709, 708, 707 seconds. Yeah, we're looking forward to it, buddy. We are really looking forward to it. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Zulu. That is 5 p.m. Central European Standard Time. We will be landing with the Sim Update 11. And of course, it's not just the plane pack that we are getting. It is, of course, the fluid dynamics that are coming out. We've been talking to this about... Two-Tone. I talked to Elise from IMI Builds this Saturday. And they were really enthusiastic how much the new Sim update itself actually improved the realism quality of the flight sim on for instance, study level planes like the A310. They have been working very hard to make it as good as they could. So yeah, there will be Amica is still working on snipping those up in tiny little bits so we can watch them separately, but they're on a VOD right now. It's the last VOD from the FS weekend actually, and you can skip forward. There is you can actually follow that chat, so it's there. But it's 4 p.m. in the UK. Well, Zulu and UK time are basically the same thing, MREX. They're, as far as I can tell, basically the same thing. So yeah, this update is going to be awesome. It is. The only thing I hope, oh please to God, the only thing I hope that it will not be buggy. Please don't let it be buggy. That would be such a downer. But other than that, if this is coming out correctly and oh man, I am so looking forward to that. I really am. I'm gonna go now. Hope you enjoyed the dad jokes. Frogu, I salute you. What you did there was nothing short of amazing, my friend. Frogu, that was nothing short of amazing. Hope you enjoyed yourself, so yeah. I sent you a PM for the 172 fixed link. Oh, excellent, buddy. Excellent. I will check that out. Install it ASAP. As in, after our flight. You know what? I'm going to do it right now. I'm just quitting my stream. No, I'm not. I'm not quitting my stream. Kidding. Not. Kidding. So, yeah. But, yeah. He had a 43 total red cards, probably the most in your streams. Super Typhon, I'm flabbergasted. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. Well, there's a lot. I think there's a lot of copy pasting still going on, but you know, it's yeah. Still, he kept it up. Do not crash. I will not. So yeah. Let me see. What did I miss right here? I think that the livery it will be livery driven. There wasn't. Oh yeah. Let me see. Does anyone know if it's just the DC-3 or the military version also? And yeah, I think it's mostly livery thing. Is there any difference between... Is there a military version of the DC-3 and a standard commercial version of the DC-3? I thought they were kind of the same plane, to be honest. Don't think there weren't that many differences between them. So yeah, it's... I'm really, really looking forward to that. Really am. Alright, my friends, currently still flying towards Acre. We are headed towards Mumford. I'm kidding not! We're actually headed towards Mumford. Not Sons, just Mumford. So, it's... The military version is fitted for skydiving. Ah, so it's like the door thingy. Oh, nice. Just the DC-3, the military variant C-47 stuff, should be available from Aeroplane Heaven in a few weeks. Thank you very much for that information there, Murph. Thank you. That is very, very interesting. Well, I need to get my hands on that as well. Of course I do. This hobby is costing me an arm and a leg. It really is. It really is. But it's fine. It's absolutely fine. For your information, have you seen the new shoutout command? Put a banner at the top of the chat for the streamer we're trying. I have not there, AJ. Really? Really? Need to check that out. Can you give me a link to something like that? Or really need to try that out. So yeah. Bit hard flying, missing an arm and a leg. I've seen people do it. Disabled people are able to fly. I actually saw a plane that was specifically fitted for a woman that lost both arms and she flew with her legs and her feet. Not kidding. Not kidding. That is actually a thing. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can find that. Woman pilot flying with feet. Let me see. That is right here. I just opened something which I should not have. Let's close that off. Edge browser. She is actually flying with her feet. She lost both arms. Let's go to YouTube so I can actually open that a little bit bigger. But she lost both her arms and she flies with her feet. I kid you not. Yeah, it is. I mean, but that's mental. That's the mentality right there. That's just thinking, okay, I lost something, but what can I still do? There she is. She's actually flying. That plane was specially refitted for her so she could fly with her feet. That's pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing. And that just shows you what your mental state is capable of. Yeah, just if you put your mind to it. How amazing is that? That plane was specially refitted for her, but she actually does fly it herself. So it's pretty amazing. Let's see. Jessica Cox is her name. Jessica Cox. Incredible. I can only make a very, very deep bow for people who are like-minded like that. And I've seen these things happen up close. You can either, once you become an invalid or something terrible happens to you in the world, you can do either two things. Submit to that and live a miserable life, or think to yourself, all right, this is the situation I'm in. What can I still do? Mind over matter works every time. This is the situation that I'm in. Let's take that situation hand on. Not what did I lose, but what can I still do? Look, for instance, at Stephen Hawking. The man was stuck in a wheelchair. And I dare to say he had a full life. I dare to say he had a full life. So yeah, even stuck in a wheelchair. Basically, a prisoner of his own mind, a prisoner of his own body. So yeah, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm. So yeah, clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, here I am. So it's, you're only stuck if you let yourself be. Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. The C-47 had longer wings and a shorter tail. It did? Was there shorter tail because of the fact that you could jump out of it? We had a guy in a guy wheel himself into a vote. Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? You know, if you're only as limited as your mind is. You're only as limited as your mind is. So yeah, I normally only stuck when I play with super glue. So would that be? I'm stuck with super glue. Yes, I'm stuck with super glue. Here I am, stuck with super glue. Wow. The shorter tail cone was for glider towing shackles. Ah, but now I'm wondering here. Back up the truck there, MREX. Back up the truck. So, would it be actually possible to get those glider planes that were used for Market Garden, for instance, and tow them with the C-47? I am wondering here. The C-47 differs from the civilian DC-3 by the way of numerous modifications, including being fitted with a cargo door, hoist equipment, and strengthened floor, along with shortened tail for glider towing shackles, and an astrodome in the cabin roof. There you go. Yeah. A glider towing in a DC-3. Well, during the Market Garden assault, there were large cargo planes which actually were towed by DC-3s. So, I'm not sure how the glider towing is going to work in the sim. Well, apparently you can tow gliders. It is possible. Just attach the glider to a Dark Star. Not sure which one would break first, actually. Simple the Neighbor, how are you doing? Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing, Simple the Neighbor? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I think it's an intriguing question, actually. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'll see about that link. There you go. Excellent. Thanks, buddy. Let me see. How does that work? No shoutout channel / shoutout. So if I should do, for instance, / shout out to Tone Murphy. Not sure what just happened, but don't think we actually got a banner or something. Solution, really long rope. The glider would probably melt from the afterburner. Yeah, and a really sturdy rope. But I'm not sure how it's going to work. Can a pilot fly the tow plane and another pilot fly the glider? DC Viper, the answer, yes. Yes, this is possible in Sim Update 11. I've seen people do it. So yeah, it is possible. I'm going to try to get the leaves picked up nice and early tomorrow, just in time for Sim Update 11. Scooter, I know what you mean, buddy. But actually, by the time we should land, just after we landed to our tomorrow's flight, you can actually download the update. So yeah, we should be at about that same time, 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Central European Standard Time. So yeah. Can I cause a tow plane to crash if I nosedive? Probably. Back in black. Back. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I miss Amy Winehouse, don't you? I do. I kind of do. Thought she was great. Didn't see a banner, but maybe as I'm already following, but I see the shout out in chat. Yeah, it kind of looks different, but in chat. But not in as a banner or something. I will experiment with that, AJ. But thank you very much. Thank you very much for that that little piece of information right there. That is interesting. That is very interesting. So yeah. But yeah, it is DC. It's actually possible. You can look up vids actually about with where a plane like the Cessna 172 is actually towing a glider up in the air. So as far as I can tell, you can use either a winch to get your glider up in the air, or use a tow plane and tow the plane actually up in the air. Hence my thought, okay, so if you can do that with a DC-3, for instance, and could you then use the DC-3 for glider planes as well, which were used in the Second World War? So yeah, that would be pretty awesome. So yeah. Thought you were going to say you miss me. I always miss you, but all right, Amy Winehouse, Emeka. You just got a red card, and we had a red card shower today. We had an absolute red card shower today, so yeah. So yeah, from the documents, looks like the other streamer gets the banner. Ah, the other streamer gets the banner. Okay. How's the flight going? Well, we're doing actually pretty well. We're nearing our destination. We are currently we only have, let me see. Yeah, a little over 15 nautical miles to go. You have to let me tow you. Yeah, we'll make a date out of that. That's going to be fun. Together, we are now flying still with AWOL, Burning with BT right there, Italian Yankfan, Spider is in the air, Dog's Bread, Barbecue Beef, My Chemistry, Captain Rex, Drunk Simming, and Red Dragon. We started out also with, of course, with Mr. Old Fashioned. Unfortunately, he had to leave, but yeah. The sim amazes me daily without any changes. That's the thing, Scooter. That's the exact thing you're hitting it right on the nose there. Every time you play this, you start up this simulator or a new update comes out, something amazing happens. Something amazing happens. I mean, they still have on the books, I kid you not, they still have on the books seasons. They're working on that. So actual seasonal changes are coming. Trains are still coming as well. They're working on that. We are getting there was a discussion about a year ago where Sebastian Volk of Asobo actually was working. I kid you not. Are you sitting down? They were working on the Aurora Borealis, so the northern lights, not just as a painted map in the sky or something like that, or something fixed. No, it would actually be used with somehow somehow they were calculating it with the actual magnetic atmosphere of the planet. It was absolutely amazing. It would react actually like that. Blows my mind. It blows my mind. That's beside looking at that, and it looks great. And by the way, Zezelele, good morning to you. In my case, good afternoon. But how are you doing? Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the cabin crew, buddy. I hope you are enjoying yourself. We are currently flying over Ghana. It is absolutely amazing. So yeah, other streamers get the notification. Shoney stream gets the banner for people who don't already follow. Ah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. I gotten the feeling that it'd be necessary from watching the XP, folks. Exactly. Let me see. Just the fact that you can look outside and it's raining and you load up the sim and it's doing the same thing. Or the eclipse. Exactly. It's what actually happened was the first time I actually noticed. We noticed this scooter by accident. We were flying over Turkey at that time. And we were in Turkish airspace. I watched up through the clouds and I saw the eclipse happening there. That was not the last eclipse, but the previous one before that. We saw that happening live. And I was like, no, this can't be right. This can't be real. It is. It absolutely is. So it's amazing. It's so amazing. It's 4 p.m. for me here, for me too. But last night's flight took a bit longer. So, yeah, I get the good morning. Basically, you slept in. Well played, sir. Well played. So, yeah, I got to see it live because I was in a polling place at 5:30. Ah, nice one. Went to vote at 13 p.m. So I missed the lunchtime run. No excitement there. Ah, good to hear. But good that you're voting, by the way. Very good. It is, if you're living in a democracy, it is the only way to actually cast your vote and to basically say what you want. So yeah, if you can vote, it is a right to vote. Make use of that right. Always make use of that right. So yeah. We're on the South European server, Southeast Asia server, sorry. Southeast Asia. So yeah. Eclipse Tuesday was cool. Was out walking my dogs. It's yeah. But the fact that you can actually see it in Microsoft Flight Simulator happening, it's a responsibility. It is. Absolutely. I truly believe that. So yeah. Imagine going back in time and telling people in 1995 what Flight Sim will be like in the future. They throw you in a nut house. Drunk simming? I think you're right. there are a few comparison videos out there which actually show you the progression of Microsoft. Actually, can we look at that? Can we look at that? Let me see. Let me see. Microsoft Flight Simulator comparison. Maybe? 40 years comparison. I know there are a few vids out there that can actually show you the comparison between. No, it's not. It's not. I can't find it quickly enough, unfortunately. If anyone has a link, I will try and look that up. If anyone has a link, I will try and look that up. So yeah, it's. Would be nice to get more ATC voices. Would be nice if the ATC was actually working. Yeah, that's the only thing I think they're not really working on right now. The flat 2D textures rocked the flight sim rocked for flight sim nostalgia. But that's the thing, you know, that funnily enough, you're also hitting it right on the nose right there, Scooter. The reason why oh, look at that. Rick Astley, no. I see that link right there, Amica, and no. No. I will not be rickrolled. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Fun fact, actually, I really like Rick Astley. I think he had a very good voice. But that's a whole different story. Darn it! So close. So close. No. But yeah, the thing is, you know, it's the fact that he really did have a great voice. Yeah. The fact that I talked about this fun fact. I talked about this with the guys from IndyBuilds and Elise. I talked about that, about the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator, because IndyBuilds was of course already developing for X-Plane and stuff like that. They got planes in X-Plane. And we talked about the 30-second clip that was revealed in 2019 before the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator, a year before the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator. And there was a tiny clip at the Expo show that they did for the Xbox releases. The biggest one that year, of course, was Halo, and there was stuff like that. And there was like a 30-second clip of Microsoft Flight Simulator. That tiny little clip right there, Zezele, I see you right there in the distance, buddy. I can see you. You're there. There you are. Hello. That tiny little clip that basically rocked the entire world. You talked in IndyBuilds about Rick Astley. Of course I did. They love him. So, yeah. It's now we talked about the release of Microsoft Flight Simulator and the announcement actually of Microsoft Flight Simulator in 2019 when it was announced officially, and it shook their world. Basically, for IndyBuilds, that we talked about that, everything stopped. Everything stopped. They were like, the announcement came out of the blue. For every developer out there, it came out of the blue. Friendly Osprey. You also have the Osprey. I will be getting the Osprey in future, so if you're flying along in the future with the Osprey, you should be able to show it off a little bit better. But right now, I'm waiting for my allowance. So yeah, I'm waiting for my allowance. So yeah. Had to slew ahead and land, getting close to work time. It's fine, Italian Yank fan. We know that. It's always a pleasure of you flying along with us. So yeah. He uploads covers on YouTube channel. Yes, he does actually. Rick Astley is still going strong. Is still going strong. Yeah. There is a new plane. I will most likely get it. I know, man. It's such a rabbit hole, this, isn't it? It's such a rabbit hole. We actually have an ILS landing today. We do. Let me have a look, buddy. If that is correct, because what is showing on the what's showing up on the runway? Here we go. Let's see if we can actually do Navigraph overlay, and let's go to the airport. That is DIAP. We are landing right there. And the runway is runway 21. Runway 21. Alright. So let's go to the charge. Approach. Yes, we do. You're absolutely right. There is an ILS. Let's overlay that right there. The ILS frequency is 109.9. 109.9. So we can actually enter that in the communication panel. Yep. 109.9. Enter. And activate that. That's active. Right there. 109.9. We have, let's see, an approach of 2,100 feet. So we're not far off. Yeah. Looking good. Look, Shoni. Hippos. Go take a closer look. No. No. Not hippos. They have even a highway with a big roundabout over there. Nice. Yeah, but it's the capital of Ghana. So yeah, not surprising there. Capital of Ghana. So yeah, it's not surprising. But yeah, it's looking good. So coming in for an approach. Coming in for an approach. And we're actually not that far away. How far off are we? We are 60 nautical miles away before landing, actually. So, yeah, we should be starting our approach. We should be starting our approach. I'm heading a little bit north so I can land on runway 21. Runway 21 is the one to go. Stay in the air if you're flying along with me. I will be, of course, showing off your landings. It went a lot quicker than I actually expected today. I didn't expect it to go this quickly. All right. Well, you're right, you're right. Let's go to not controls, GPS right there and zoom in. God, I love my L, so switch over that. So now we have our view right there. You're hovering on the VMC line. What's that? The VMC line. All right, going full on the mixture right there. Yeah, get your predictions in right now, my friends. The yellow tape on your speed. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's a little bit too fast. Visual meteorological conditions. Oh, really? By the way, guys, look at that. There is actually a little bit of elevation right there. Let's make sure we actually are, let's set the altimeter correctly. Get your predictions in. Look at that. That's actually pretty lovely. All right. Com navigation. Nope, that should be, oh yeah, okay. So, let's go, oh. 1. That's right. Navigation 1. There we go. Navigation 1. All right. Shoni, did you do a touch and go? Because Italian Yang fan just got minus 69 position, which I said as soon as you started streaming. I did not do a touch and go. I never touched the ground. Nope. No. Got my feet in the air at all times. So not sure what's going on there. VMC means you can fly VFR. IMC means you can fly IFR. Oh, excellent. Thank you very much for that information. I learned something new. VMC does mean visual meteorological conditions, but there's also a V speed called VMC, which is clear air maneuver speed. Excellent. Not looking forward to landing today. I am in the process of experimenting with an empty CG weight. Ooh, oh, ouch. My CFI taught me visual meteorological conditions. Yeah. CFI, by the way, certified flight instructor. This is a nice area here. Look at that, my friends. So we are going to land on... wow, this is really pretty here. Hey, Viper Strike! How are you doing? Viper Strike 95. How are you doing? Also a great streamer. Go check him out. I am coming in for a landing, so no shoutouts, unfortunately, right now, Viper Strike. Sorry! But we are coming in for a landing. I actually have to get a little up there. So yeah, kind of same having landed with an Osprey one time happened to die. Yeah, the Osprey. We always said the Spitfire really does want to kill you. The Osprey has that even more. Yeah. Had a great stream yesterday. Excellent, buddy. Landed at Charlie 0 Sierra Tango, and it was one hell of an approach between the two mountains. Ooh, nice. Well, we're currently coming in for Delta Golf Alpha Alpha. We're currently coming in for Delta Golf Alpha Alpha on runway 21. We actually do have an ILS if you want. That is 109.9. 109.9. Landing VTOL now. Don't care anymore. Don't dare to do more than 200 FPM down. Feet per minute, by the way. Ah. Thank you for that information right there, buddy. Thanks. All right. I'm currently at 80 knots. Turning on the landing lights. Going to flaps 1. And we are now trying to align ourselves with runway 21, on Delta Golf Alpha Alpha. And tomorrow we are flying into Togo. So we're flying all the way up towards the northern part of Togo. Will the landing be softer than 80 FPS? Actually, I would go for no currently. Togo or not Togo. Yeah. It's hard to see the red card. I need to reconfigure that, but yeah. My plane is always shouting at me, "Don't sink, stall, don't sink." Well, we have an emote for that. So, all right, now I'm at 2,000 feet. That's more than enough. That is more than enough. Oh, hang on. Let's make sure I actually keep it correctly right there. I think that must be the runway over there. So yeah. But I'm climbing way too hard. I shouldn't be. All right. So, my friends, what are your predictions? If you want, you can now do your predictions. 2-1. 2-1 drunk simming. Yeah, runway 2-1. There is an ILS, as I said, 109.9 for the localizer right there. Yeah. I did not die before hover. That at least is something in that plane. The Osprey will actively also try to kill you. So, yeah, that is actually pretty good there, Zazalele. That is pretty good. Minus 79 FPM. That's not bad. That's not bad. Actually, yes, get your predictions in. It's not going to be a 21. We can gamble now. Actually, you can gamble unless you're in the Netherlands. I can't gamble. I'm Dutch and I can't gamble. Yeah, it's a weird thing. We can use drugs. We can smoke drugs. We can drink. It's no problem. We cannot gamble online. Well, there are reasons for that, but yeah. All right, my friends. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on the MFD. Look at that. You are landing on 21. I win. Oh, like that. Drugs, yeah. Who needs ILS? This VFR flying flies on feeling and alcohol and bad decisions. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. I gambled away all my 100k Shoney points because I'm an idiot. Oh. Oh. The thing was, I used to be able to land very smoothly, but of late, yeah, it's a little bit rough. It's a little bit rough. I really need to get back into it. Alright, what altitude am I at? About 2,000 feet. That should be more than enough. But to be honest, let's see. I'm going to approach at OM, which is about 1,500 feet. 1,500 feet. So I can actually descend. I'm trying to aim for Oscar Mike, or D Delta 401. It's not like riding a bike, although I'm convinced that's a skill the Dutch are born with. Well, we do have to learn it, but once you learn it, you'll never forget. You'll never forget. Alright, now we can see my indicator lining up there already a little bit, so that's good. Aiming already. It picked up the ILS, which is good as well. It picked up the ILS. You can see that right there. India Alpha Charlie Alpha. India Alpha Charlie Alpha is the indeed the ILS that we need. Is it just me, or does the wind cause more up and down a couple of months ago? Yeah, I have the exact same thing. Hey Shoni, muck the landing so I can get all the channel points from the prediction. I will do my best, buddy. I will do my best. Winds are awful. Yeah, the gusting and stuff like that. It's much more prevalent, especially in tiny planes like this. You're being bounced around quite a lot. But indeed, there is indeed, yeah. And it's going to be even worse with Sim Update 11, guys. Keep that in mind. It does make it more challenging. That is true. Yeah. Oh yeah, more challenges. That's what we're looking for in this sim. Sure, that's fine. Hey, thanks. What's the thing on top of the Bravo? You mean this beauty right here? That is the Class Echo. The Class... Is it more realistic though? I don't know, to be honest, Scooter. I'm not a pilot. I hear from pilots that it does feel more realistic, but I'm not a pilot, so I can't tell actually. I really can't. Alright, let's see if I can hit the... but this is a Class Echo. It is a... you can actually buy this from Shakeprint Simulations, or go to www.shakeprint.com. And whoa! I actually overshot the airport right there. You can actually buy that from shakeprint.com, and it's an incredible tool. To be honest, it really is. It's a great tool to have. It will completely control your plane. It can control so many things. It's absolutely stunning and amazing. All right, let's go to flaps 2. Oh, you're most welcome. You're most welcome, buddy. I mean, right here, I can control the entire MFD if I want. Look at the PFD right here. I can zoom that in right now. No, here we go. MFD, I can zoom that in right now. Why is now? And now it's not working anymore. Range, come on. Ah, there it is. Yep. I can completely control it here. I can turn on... I can change the comm system right here. I can change landing lights, taxi lights. I can turn those on. Parking brakes, I can set them on. And this changes... simply the neighbor. This changes for each and every single plane. So it is connected to... thought you said shake weight. No, shake print. It actually is connected to... you need to have SPAD Next. The SPAD Next program. But from there you can completely reprogram everything. So it's aviate, navigate, communicate. Alright, my friends. Lining up for the landing. Runway 21. As you can see, I picked up the localizer. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It is really, really awesome. So if I, for instance, now I have all the settings specifically for the Cessna 172, but I can also, if I load up the 737, I get a completely different profile, and I can control the 737 with it. Completely different screens as well. It's awesome. It really is so good. Oh man, I'm being thrown around here like there's no tomorrow. Coming in at 85 knots. I am going to go full flaps, by the way. Let's see if we can actually bleed off a little bit of speed right here. There we go. Now we have the two lights. Two lights, two white, two red. One red, two or three red actually. Yeah, there's a little bit there. There we go. Trying to maintain that that landing there. Focusing on the landing right now, my friends. Focusing on the landing, chat. Help me out. Wish me good luck. Cheer me on. You can do it. All right. Give it butter. Thank you, buddy. I will try. I will definitely try. Let's see. Let's see how smooth we can make this. No, no. Don't drop me now. There we go. Minus 82. I will take that. I will take that. Where's the runoff? Right there. Damn you, Shody! Damn you! Damn you to hell! Taxi lights go on. Landing lights go off. This is our turn off right here. No, my precious bits. Hey, you guys know me. If I can shake it up, I will. I definitely will. You bet against. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. All right. Now stay in the air just a little bit. Stay in the air just a little bit. The right answer would have been yes, actually. All right. I'm going to park it right here. I know it's not the exact spot we need to park, but it's fine enough. Here, stay in the air, my friends. If you can, please stay in the air. All right, there we go. I've parked. I'm going to the outside view right here. Let's go to game. No, cam. And that cam. External. We're going to reset the position right here. Open that up. And boop. Oh, I need to actually connect that too. Yes, 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 yes. Resume. Here we go. Barbecue beef is already on the ground. Who's coming in? Oh, Amica music just landed. Hello? Hello? What's going on? Did I just crash? I think I crashed. Honestly, right there. We still had Captain Rex, we had Drunk Simming, we had Spider, Dog's Breath coming in, Amica music just landed. Zezalele landed there. There, right there. They're all there. Nothing. Oh, you rat bastard. Honestly. I was already good to go. It's only a short break in time. Literally. Wow. No, no. No, no. No. Hang on a tick. Hang on a tick. Now we're all gone, but hey! My chemistry is back. Red Dragon there in the distance. We have barbecue beef here on the runway. Amica music is coming in. Captain Rex! We can still pick up Captain Rex right here. Oh, good lord. What just happened there? What just happened there? Now, as soon as we will get the, as soon as we get the Ospreys, we will see Zezalele and Avold right there in, of course, the Osprey. We have still the Spider and Drunk Simming coming in. Spider in the Beechcraft. Don't know what happened just there. It's one of those moments where you think, yeah, this is about the time I should close off. And then everything turns up sunny side up. 45 nautical miles for food. Yeah, I had that idea there, Red Dragon. I had that idea. I think this is such a sexy plane. The Beechcraft, I just think it's such a sexy plane. I really do. It looks so good. That old 50s, 60s look, it just does it for me. It absolutely does it for me. Coming in over the ILS right there. Straight for the runway. Here we go. And touchdown. Slight bounce, but that's because it's a tail dragger, my friends. It's a tail dragger. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. We're going quickly over. Captain Rex just slew himself up in the air for another landing. Just behind Drunk Simming right here. Who Drunk, are you doing an AI landing or actually are you landing yourself? Of course, in the caravan. Right there. There we are, nicely on the ground. Can I? Yep, there we go. Captain Rex coming in as well. Ease it down, buddy. Ease it down. Slow and steady. That's the way you want it. There you are. A slight bounce, but that's fine. Slight bounce is fine. Practice absolutely makes perfect. Practice absolutely makes perfect. All right, my friends. Well, my chemistry is still flying there. Actually, I didn't know you were still up in the air, buddy. There he is, Mr. Old Fashioned, doing a flyby. Just before I touch... Ah, was not too fast. Okay. So, Shoney Crash equals Chad. Basically, yeah. Alright, my friends. Thank you very much. I will make a snapshot of this, of course. Let's see if I can get everyone in there. Alt G. And do a quick picture right there. Yep, I caught everyone in the picture right there flying along with us. I will copy that link and paste that, of course, as always, right now in the clips and highlights. Clips and highlights. There we are. Paste that. Boop. There we go. Yep, that didn't work. That's the wrong one. Whoopsie. Made a slight mistake. Let's go there. Cancel. Copy link. No, we don't need a link. We actually just need a copy. Paste. That's better. There we go. There we go. Done and dusted. There we go. All right, my friends. Thank you very much, as always, for joining me this Thursday. Tomorrow we will be taking off right here from Delta Golf Alpha Alpha, and we are moving on towards Togo. So I hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you very much, as always, for spending your time here with me. I truly do appreciate that, and especially being here in large numbers today. That was awesome. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. And for those that stuck around after the raid, I'm Shoni from Show Me Gaming. I stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 1 p.m. Central European Standard Time. So that's 12 p.m. Zulu. And please, if you want, fly along, have a little bit of fun. The Discord channel is available for you when I'm not here and you guys want to chat. So that's fine. It's all working. It's all up. It's all running. And I will see you all again tomorrow. D-Day, guys. D-Day tomorrow. We are going to enjoy that. First we do the flight and then we do the download. Sim Update 11. It's going to be pretty amazing. So watch out for that one. Other than that, have a great evening and I hope you will all enjoy yourself. For now, bye-bye all. Have a great evening. See you tomorrow. Look at that. I mean, the wing flex, it is so cool that it's going up and down. I feel bouncy. I feel bouncy. Anyway, yeah.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh.
Chew that goodness,
Whoa,
baby.
Whoa.
Oh, you know you like it.
Oh.
Oh, you know you like it, Shoni.
Wow. I did not expect that. They moved. Yeah, one of the big five. Baganario, yes. No! Thank you all very much for being here and spending your time with me. Don't forget to like this, follow my friend. See you all tomorrow.